Hello folks, this is Sue Bell from Network Empire, and today I'm going to show you exactly what you can do with your feeds that you have in the Social Explosion dashboard. So as you can see, here I've got a couple of feeds. I've got two of them in an active state, one that's in a paused and one that's in a deactive state. Now, I can activate and deactivate feeds. I can come in here and I can activate this feed, or I can come back here to my RSS feeds and I can come in here and deactivate a feed. Deactivate it right there. Alright, so the other thing I can do with a feed is I can change my initial settings. So in a previous video where we added a new feed, you can see that you can set the settings, you can change your settings as you're adding the feed, but once it's already being published, you can decide to come in here and change your settings. So if you just click through, you can view what the settings are, but if I come in here to edit, then I can see these are actually not enabled. These two are enabled, set to high, high, and low, low, and I can change that to be something else. And then hit the update, and that was Pinterest that we changed to high and medium. So if I come back here to RSS feed, then you can see that Pinterest is now high and medium. Alright, so then let's talk about this information up here. This was the last parsed date. So this gives you the information when our system went out and actually tried to read the system last, which was just a little while ago. It tells you how many items was found when it tried to do that read, and it tells you the number of items that have been promoted since the last parse. In other words, when you come down here and you look at all of these items are all the things that are being promoted, but when I come in here and I look at these individual social signals that are being published, right? So because you've got various social signals for each one of your feeds, what that last piece of information is telling me is how many actual social signals have been made active since the last parse, and then how many total items have been promoted from the feed altogether. So this means the total number of social signals that have been generated for your feed over the course of time. As you can see, I just really recently installed this feed, and so that's why the graph has such a dramatic line up, because it read the entire feed and scheduled all of those promotions. And so out of all of these promotions that have gotten scheduled, a total of 419 have actually been published, and 378 of those have been since 9 o'clock this morning. Okay, so that leaves us with just one last thing to talk about, which is coming in here to the individual items and reposting. And I think I'll come back in another video and do that.